So class, for this question, okay, so this question requires you to express the xt and yt in unit step function ut. Okay, so you need to express this xt and yt in unit step function. So first of all, what should you do? What is the first step? What is the first step? Okay, let me show you in the work. Okay, so for the first question, xt, we need to do the xt first. You can see my screen, right?
Yes.
So first of all, for the xt, you have this figure. This is -1, this is -1, this is 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and the graph looks like this. Okay, this is 1. So first of all, you need to find out what is the line at this point. Okay, at this line, what is the y at this line. So first of all, we separate into several parts. Okay, you can do, this is part A, this is part B, this is part C, and this is part D. Okay, so first of all, you can search from range -1 to 0 first. Okay, you can search in this range and find out what is the line, what is the equation for this line. Okay, you can start with, if you don't know this line, okay, if you are not good in mathematics, so you can start with to find the gradient. First of all, you need to know the coordinate. Okay, we have two coordinates, this one and this one, so the coordinates you need to know. And then you'll find the gradient. The gradient is y2 minus y1 and divide by x2 minus x1. So -1, 0. -1 minus 0 divided by 0 plus 1, which is equal to -1. So you substitute in one of the coordinate. Okay, so I use 0 and -1. So I get c equal to -1. So this will be, this line is y equal to -t minus 1. Okay, so this -t minus 1 is here. Okay, but the line, the line is actually is like this. The whole line, okay, along this line is -t minus 1. But you need to cut for the range -1 to 0. So therefore, A is equal to -t minus 1 multiply with ut plus 1. Ut plus 1 because it starts at -1. And then minus ut, and stop at ut. Stop at 0. That's why it has a ut plus 1 minus ut. Is this okay for class? Is it okay for you?
Okay, doctor.
Okay, so then we go to the second range. Second, we do -0 to 1. Okay, we want to do this line. For this line, okay, it's the same method, so I won't repeat the same thing again. So I can estimate what is the line of this, what is the y of this line. So this line actually is equal to t, because t, there's no plus or minus because it's cross section at the 0, so just t. So I would say the y is equal to t only. And then for the b is t multiply with ut, because start with 0, minus ut minus 1, and it stop at 1. Okay? Okay, this is settled for b. And then now for c. C is for the range 1 to 2. 1 to 2. Okay, from 1 to 2, C is equal to what? From 1 to 2, if you look at here, 1 to 2, the amplitude is 1. So you just multiply with 1, then ut minus 1, because start at 1 and then stop at 2, so ut minus 2. Okay, then D, and then next line is 2, 2, 3. Okay, you want to do this line. Okay, perhaps this one is hard to you're not confirm. Okay, you are not sure whether this line, okay, this line, what I mean is here, this line, your cross section at where you don't know. So perhaps you have to calculate using the same method again. Okay, you have two coordinates. Okay, you find the m. So you get the m is minus 1. And then you get the y equal to mt plus c. So you substitute in either one of the coordinates. Okay, and then I choose 3 and 0. And I get the c is 3. So therefore, the y is negative t plus 3. So the line for the D, okay, is negative t. The equation of D is negative t plus 3. Multiply with ut minus 2 minus ut minus 3. Okay, so you get the ABCD. So you can combine the xt is equal to A plus B plus C plus D. Okay, so xt is equal to A plus B plus C plus D. Okay, so you just combine everything. So after you combine everything, you can simplify it. Okay, before you simplify, you need to factorize it first. Or not to factorize, expand it. Okay, expand it. Okay, you multiply this, you expand. This one also the same, you expand it. Okay, after you expand only, you group all the unit step. Okay, now I expand it first. You multiply in one by one to expand it. Okay, so I already expand it. So now you can group. Okay, how to group? You group, for example, if you look at here, you have a ut plus 1. Okay, here also ut plus 1. So you can group these two. So you group these two, you can get negative t minus 1, ut plus 1. And then you group this one, ut, this one also ut, this one also ut. So you group this one, you get 2t plus 1 ut. Okay, and then you can group this one, ut minus 1. Okay, ut minus 1. So this one you can get 1 minus t ut minus 1. Then followed by t minus 2. Okay, followed by this one. So it's plus 2 minus t unit step t minus 2. Okay, lastly, you just left ut minus 3. So this one is plus t minus 3 ut minus 3. So this is the final answer. Okay, the one in the module is not final answer. I just to show you what is the answer for A plus B plus C plus D. Okay, so you the answer, the final answer, you still need to simplify it. Okay, this is because for the during the exam you need to simplify it also because there is a marks for the simplified answer. Okay, any question, class? For question A, XT. Any question for this?
No, doctor.
No, doctor.
Clear? Okay, then we go to second question, which is YT. Okay, we look for the YT. This is the graph of the YT. Okay, and this is 1, this is 2. So let's look like this. Okay. So again, I separate this graph into, just now I use ABCD, right? So I use E, E, F, G, H. So what is this equation in this E, F, G, H? So I want to find E. Okay, E is equal to what? Okay, for the range negative 2 to negative 1, E is equal to unit step t plus 2 because start from negative 2 until negative 1 only, so it minus t plus 1. And then for the F, it is from the range of negative 1 to 0. So the amplitude is negative 1. So I know that it's negative 1. Multiply with unit step. Starting from t minus 1, right? T equal to minus 1. So it's t plus 1. Okay. Until t equals 0. So you ut. And the third one is G. G is for the range 0 to 1 only. So this is G. G equal to, okay, for this line, can you guess, class? What is this line is? It's a positive line, so the gradient is positive. So it should be, then this is 1 and 1, so we guess it is 1. And then cross section at negative 1, so t minus 1. But if you are not familiar, it is better you do like you find the m, then you find the c, then you at the end you get the equation for the y. Okay, if you know how to do, so you can get directly t minus 1. But let's say in the exam, it would be good if you can to write down the step. Okay, in case you guess wrongly, but still you have some marks for the step. But let's say you directly write the answer and unfortunately you get it wrong, so they will be directly 0. Okay, and then that is for the G. G is t minus 1. And then lastly, we have the range from 1 to 2. For 1 to 2, for 1 to 2, okay, the amplitude is 1. So hash is equal to unit step t minus 1 minus u t minus 2. Okay, so now you have the ABC. Now you have now EFGH. Okay, EFGH. So YT equal to E plus F plus G plus H. So which is equal to UT plus 2 minus UT plus 1 minus UT plus 1 plus UT plus TUT minus TUT minus 1 minus UT plus UT minus 1 plus UT minus 1 minus UT minus 2. Okay, then you simplify. Okay, you can simplify. This one you don't only have 1, so it's UT plus 2. And for this one and this one, you can combine, so it's minus 2 TUT plus 1. Not 2t, minus u only, minus 2 only. Okay, and then plus with TUT and UT. So this one, okay, this one, let's see, this, you have this one and this one can cancel out, so just plus TUT. And then you have this one and this one also, so it's plus 2 minus t u t minus 1, then lastly is minus u t minus 2. That's it. So this is the simplified answer. Is it okay, class? Clear?
Clear, Doctor.
Okay. Now we look for the second question, which is xt plus yt. Okay, this is easy since you already have the answer from answer of A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So you just put into the table form only. So I would recommend to xt plus yt, you use the table form to solve the question, which is make your life easy. Okay, so this is Q1 D1. The question is for xt plus yt. Okay, you draw the table first. You insert the table. Okay, and then you know the range, right? Based on the figure, you know the range. This is from minus 2 to 2, and then the first one should be the minus 1 to 3. So you can do the range from minus 2 to 3. Okay, so minus 2 to minus 1. Okay, next one is minus 1 to 0. And this one is 0 to 1. Next is 1 to 2. And then 2 to 3. Okay, for the xt. Okay, we will have a look for the xt. So xt based on the ABCD. Okay, what is the answer, class? Can you tell me? Your class is very inactive, very passive. Okay, for the A, for this range, negative 1 to 0. Okay, just now I am talking about the range negative 1 to and negative 2 to 1, right? So nothing of course is 0. Then we start with the negative 1 to 0. You have the line is negative t minus 1. And then for the range 0 to 1, you have t. For the range 1 to 2, you have 1 only because the amplitude is 1. And then for 2 to 3, you have the value is negative t plus 3. That's it. You just transform it to the table. What is so difficult? That's why you need more practice. Then you will make your life easier. Okay, so finish the xt, then we go to the yt. Okay, yt also the same. You have e, f, g, h. Okay, but make sure you fill up to the correct columns. Okay, this is for the range negative 2 to negative 1. Okay, you have the amplitude is 1 only. Okay, we are looking for the amplitude. The amplitude is 1 only. And then for the range negative 1 to 0, you have the amplitude is negative 1. And then for the range 0 to 1, you have the line is t minus 1. And then for 1 to 2, you have the amplitude is 1. Okay, you look at the amplitude is 1. So we transform it. So this is 1. Then this is negative 1. This is t minus 1. This is 1 also. And lastly, 2 to 3. If you look at here, there is no 2 to 3. It's 0. So you fill up 0. It's so easy. Okay, then to sum up, right? xt plus yt. Okay, then you just plus 0 plus 1, you get 1. Negative t minus 1 plus negative 1, so you get negative t minus 2. And then next one, this is small t. Okay, this is small t. So t plus t minus 1, so you got 2t minus 1. Then next one, 1 plus 1 is 2. So t minus 0 plus 0, you got 3 minus 3. So see, so easy if you use the table. Okay, so now based on this table, you can draw because the question requests you to sketch xt plus yt. Okay, so sketch it. Okay, so okay, you have a negative 2, negative 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this one is 1, 2, negative 1, negative 2. Okay, so from negative 1 to negative 2, okay, you are looking at this line, okay, this data. Negative 1 to negative 2, you have the amplitude is 1. Okay, amplitude is 1. This is amplitude 1. And then from negative 1 to 0, from negative 1 to 0, you have the graph of negative t, negative 2. So how to do this? How to draw? Okay, since this is the range for negative 1 to 0, easy. So you just substitute t equal to negative 1. What is the y? So y equal to 1 also. When t equal to 0, you get y equal to negative 2. So you get negative 1, negative 2. Okay, you draw connect the line. Then you get from this one, 0 to 1, you get 2t minus 1. Okay, you don't know also, 2t minus 1. You get t equal to 0. Okay, when t equal to 0, y equal to 1. When t equal to 1, y equal to 1 also. Okay, 1 and 1. So when t equal to 0, you get 1. And negative 1, sorry. When t equal to 0, get negative 1. And t1, you get 1. So you connect the line. Okay. Then lastly, not lastly, 1 to 2. 1 to 2, you get 2. Okay, you get 2. And then 2 to 3, you get t, 3 minus t. Okay, again, you don't know, so t equal to 2, you substitute, you get y equal to 1. You substitute t equal to 3, you get y equal to 0. So 1, 0, you connect. Okay, so this is the graph of the xt plus yt. That's it. Okay, any question, class? Simple, right? That's how you use the table to do the summation. Okay, any question from here?
No, doctor.
Okay, if no, then our class until here for 1 hour leave for today. So I would like to scan the attendance.